Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we got autofill jungle, so we're playing Lee Sin jungle. Lee Sin is definitely not that easy of a character to play, but he does deal a ridiculous amount of damage when you get to like Eclipse and Sundered Sky Spike. So hopefully I do okay. Insecting is kind of hard, which is where you use your kick in a unique way. To quickly go over his abilities, your passive is that every single time you use an ability, your next two auto attacks are empowered to give you bonus attack speed. And you also get back energy for those two auto attacks as well. And then, a lot of your abilities, all basic abilities, have two casts, so you can synergize with all of your abilities in a unique way. Your Q is a skill shot that you throw. If it lands on something, you can recast it to take it to go to the thing that you hit. It does more damage the lower they are on the second cast, where you go to them. My W is a shield, which also could be used to go to ally minions or go to wards to like ward hop. It also on the second cast will give us lifesteal and omnivamp. And I believe that's it. Yeah, you just get omnivamp, so you just like start healing from it. My E is a AoE magic damage effect in the second cast, slows people, and then my ultimate does not have a double cast. It is just, you will kick somebody and they will be thrown backwards, and if they hit somebody else, they will also damage that person, and that person will get knocked up. That's about it. It's not, like, the most complicated kit ever, really. But he is very, very meta for jungle, though. So I'm just, like, trying to use all of my abilities, to make sure that I always have the bonus auto attack effect going off. So I'm like using my abilities in such an order where I'm hopefully making it where I don't have a moment that I don't have the attack speed bonus going. Also trying to like use my Q whenever the monster gets low by like using my other abilities in between it rather than just like casting it immediately. I did use my smite for this, so I won't have it for this Scuttle Crab. Vi is here. I'm down to fight her. Whoa, got her? That guy dies too? Okay, double kill for the early game. Not bad. And there's still the Scuttle Crab too, so I'm just gonna go take that. Yeah, Lee Sin damage is extremely high because, firstly, he has a lot of different ability casts and attack speed bonuses, so he can get Conqueror stacked very easily, but the second cast of your Q, when anybody is just a little bit chunked, is really, really, really strong. Right now, on the second cast with 2 points in it, it does up to a maximum of 200 on the second cast. And, that's actually a ton. Now it does 244, so technically, like, if I hit somebody that was, like, somewhat low HP with my first Q and then the second Q, that would deal a total of, like, 360 damage. And I'm only level 4. So Lee Sin Q is, like, kind of the big damage of him. And of course, like, your E has an AD ratio that does magic damage, which is kind of nice, too, where you can sometimes hit people kind of hard with a different damage type if they're only building, like, armor against your team. She definitely took the Scuttle Crab, I'm guessing, so I'm just going to continue farming. I mean, for jungling, we want to try to help out our laners, but we also want to be doing counter jungling, which is probably my weakest thing. Nice. So, TF Flash gold carded, so I was just able to follow up to kill that guy. These raptors are up, and I'm down to start taking them. If Vi comes over to try to fight me, I could probably win. She is not here. I'm going to put down a pink ward somewhere just so they don't know, and I can, like, track jungle a little bit better. So I'm just taking these because I feel super confident with TF being here and I'm quite strong. That I feel like I'd be able to beat her, so if she shows up, we would just be able to win, and that's why I'm just taking everything. Although she could be doing Dragon right now, and we have no idea. I am topside. We know that they are doing the Dragon. They're on it right now. I don't really know if I can kill this guy here. I'm kind of just wasting my time. But at least I'm here just to, like, press E on the wave just to get Gnar to shove out, I guess, a little bit faster, because he probably does want to reset right. That's fine. Okay, we're fed. We definitely want to get some objectives. I mean, it definitely is not good to, like, just give up Dragon, but, I mean, I did get to take some of her camps, which is pretty good. I almost have my Eclipse done. Grubs is going to be spawning pretty soon, and probably getting that would be nice as well. She's only level 5. She's not 6, so her ganking is definitely not that good. Because Vi is really strong on 6. Because she just presses R and just goes in. Because she's so low and chunked, it would be probably worthwhile maybe even just, like, invading and trying to fight her, I guess. But can I even get there in time? Sometimes I don't know how fast they can do their own camps, and I just can't even get there. Oh, there's a Malzahar going bot side. He probably put down Vision Control too. I do have Eclipse. I think that I'm just going to go buy Eclipse after I finish all of this. Not do anything too crazy bot side. And then I will go to top side and start doing grubs, because if she was to fight me when I have Eclipse Spike, I probably just win because Eclipse Spike is just that strong. So I'll just finish this camp over here just so I don't have to be on this side of the map for a little bit, because I want to make sure that all of my camps are done on the opposite side of where I want to be next. Because it would suck if my camps are up, which gives me the money, and if I, like, leave them up, then they won't respawn to give me money in the future, which would definitely not be smart to play around. Why Eclipse is really strong is because it's going to give us now, we have ability haste in AD, so we can cast way more frequently, but there's also the bonus effect of just having this, like, physical damage burst, because it gives us a shield so we can duel better, which is very good because our cooldowns are very short. And it does this physical damage burst effect of 6% max HP as well. So I'll start doing this. I know that she's probably topside doing her camp, so we might see her eventually, because I can't imagine her not being up there taking them, right? Oh yeah, we see her right there. She's doing it. So she dies. I didn't even have to use my R. TF was able to assist me very well. And then we just do this now. I didn't see how low Ornn was. Is he still there? No, I based and TP'd back, so he's going to be super healthy. Alright, sick. Very good. There's a chance that, of course, that this person could be autofilled as well, because, I mean, if I am autofilled jungle and... yeah, there's a chance. We're just gonna insect that guy backwards. I'm just gonna let TF get the kill. I just want to make sure that he gets it. With what insect means is there is a pro player with the name insect, and they kind of did something unique on Lee Sin where you can ward hop behind somebody to kick them, and that is like what the tech is usually called nowadays to this day. But I'm imagining people might call it, I don't know, I never really watched streamers who play Lee Sin, so maybe they don't call it that anymore. I have no idea. I feel like I still use it, and most people do. But yeah, going behind people with a ward hop is kind of unique. You can do some crazy stuff on Lee Sin with ward hops to, like, outplay people. It's really cool. Oh? Dude, I am so absurdly strong. This is so ridiculous. If I landed that ability there, that probably would have just killed him. Like, what on earth is my damage? I flashed away to survive? I lived, dude. I can get away with doing anything. If I take this, I could probably kill them, but I'm gonna get myself killed, dude. I'm not gonna do it. We do have, like, the Omnivamp, so remember that we can, kind of, like, heal ourselves a little bit just by, like, doing jungle camps. But nice, yeah, I got to showcase, like, what I mean with if I get just Eclipse, Lee Sin damage gets so strong. Like, I killed Soraka in, like, one rotation of abilities. It's crazy how much damage you can be dealing on this pick. Tristana's a little bit chunked. If I landed Q onto her, she would probably die, but only if I land Q. Oh, that was close. I'm just gonna clear this out. We do W max second because that's what like everybody does for Lee Sin, because having the shield on a lower cooldown just feels better. And also the Omnivamp actually feels really, really strong, and it looks like we might just be able to win off this. Because everybody's doing really good, huh? This Ornn might be diveable. So we just, I was waiting for him to use his W because Ornn could make himself immune to CC. But, since he wasn't using it, I just did a kick, which also will always line up your Q so you can't miss. And if they're already low, it's gonna deal such an incredible amount of damage. If they're already a little bit chunked, then we have the E that does the magic damage at the end to also finish them. But now we are good to go. Like... having 2 fully complete items, and these are, like, crazy for dueling, makes us, like, kind of just not possible to beat, really. No? Oh my gosh, I cannot move this entire time? I still live? Wow. Well, they did kill me in the end and get 1,000 gold. I mean, it took a very long time to kill me, though. Which is what I was trying to kind of show. If I just have Merc Treads there, I'd probably survive. I somehow did a ridiculous amount of damage too, even though I just like landed 1 Q and nothing else. This champion is so crazy when you get to this spike. As long as I can now, like if I get a little bit chunked and I run away from people, this only has a 6-second cooldown for the shielding, and this only has a 10-second cooldown per target for the healing. And because of that, people will like think that, they can kill you, and then you land Q and you go in with your W with the Omnivamp, and you auto-attack 1 time, and you have a massive shield, and you get massive healing, and suddenly you turn around the entire fight. That happens, like, so frequently with Lee Sin. Especially if you, get to higher level to make it so your ultimate also gets, like, somewhat low CD. I feel like it gets kind of short. Like, just a 1-minute cooldown. So let's just do the objective because we haven't been doing it for a while. I just want to do some camps beforehand. Soraka's trying to clear vision, so I'm just going to kill her because I just don't want any vision to be cleared. I just want to not ever let her get to play the game near me because... my character, of course, also can jump on top of people so easily because we have a gap close with my W and a gap close with my Q as well. I might be strong enough to literally one-shot Tristana with just, like, 1 hit. Or Soraka. Oh, I tried ward hopping, but he canceled it. I'm dead. No, I tried auto-attacking, but I messed it up. But I already lost my shutdown from earlier, and obviously it's not the worst thing ever. I also don't play Lee Sin regularly, so I'm pretty bad at him. But I know the things that you need to do to become very good at him. Like, right there, I was trying to use W to give myself the Omnivamp onto Mal's, and you can use kick and also auto-attack as the kick is going off, and the auto-attack will still go through even if they're going away from you. And that would have triggered my Sundered Sky to give me the healing. And I think that might have saved me if I also didn't get close enough to the turret to not get hit by that turret shot. I think there was an angle that was there, but I failed it. And then, like, if I was an expert at least, then I wouldn't be, like, making a mistake like that, because it would feel not as difficult to accomplish. No, my kick. I was trying to hit my Q from far away, but I couldn't get him. Not bad, though. Cool. So we have, our KP this game was 17, which is the highest. Zeri has 16, so she has the second highest. She's also kind of popping off. But I feel like I did my job on my champion. I was able to benefit the team. Ana's gonna kill Soraka again. My kick cooldown is like low enough that it will be back up before we know it, so. I'm going Black Cleaver next because that also gives us even more damage, and it makes it so we can also kill like the bruiser champions that usually build armor, and we'll also get tankier and still deal a ton. You can go lethality Lee Sin a little bit too. I've seen that. Another thing that is definitely good is Death Stance. Death Stance gives you crazy sustain inside of fights versus multiple people because you take less damage because it's dealt to you over time, but then if takedowns happen, which usually aren't that difficult to get, you can remove all of that. Also, the reason why I'm just doing their camps is because I know that we just can, basically. I ward hopped over the wall because I thought he was going to try to get that guy's shield. I mean, he did, it just didn't work, so. I feel like we still just do the objectives to win. Trying to brute force just, like, kill their turrets isn't really the, like, easiest method of, like, finishing a game if they're truly not going to give up. We just, like, do Baron and can just end that way. There's no camps on their side to do because we, like, took most of them, so I'm just going to be doing this in the meantime and, trying to get to my item. Zeri might get ganked here. So is TF, maybe, because they are pushing down mid kind of hard. I was hoping to finish this, but maybe it is more important to join this fight that's breaking out, because I think that maybe they also just don't really care. Oh man, I was trying to get over here so I could, like, maybe catch up to the Tristana, but didn't really work out. Oh well. Use my pink ward to ward hop too. Looks like we could probably just end. I don't have any wards to do an insect, so that's not going to be happening. Wow, that guy's not dying. What? Dude, Soraka's silence is the biggest, like, counter ever. I feel like I could have done something there. It's just that when you get Soraka silenced and I'm CC'd on top of it, there's actually no way to possibly move ever. But what I wanted to do was I go in, I do auto attacking, I have Sunder Sky trigger, and then I would kick the Vi into the Trist, which I actually did do. I did everything that I wanted to, but I can't cast any of my other abilities because the Soraka silence on the ground, which just completely counters the idea. If she doesn't place it perfectly, I definitely can do it, but since it was already like in a good spot, that just ruins my play. Oh well. I do like limit testing on champions, especially if we're winning so hard, because the chances of us throwing, especially with like how they're playing, doesn't seem likely. Also, I'm not like worth that much gold. I've already lost the shutdown from way earlier. My first death was the 1,000 gold. All of these deaths have been like only like 400 gold or something. Yeah, let's just do the objective. I maybe could have ran there sooner, but oh well. Is Zeri caught? Because she shouldn't be up? I mean, if they're just perma-grouping, I guess I'll just perma-group back. Oh, Mal's... I'm on the way. This fight's kind of crazy. Looks like you guys are honestly just gonna kill everybody because they just... Oh, I thought that he already gold carded them. Yo, Zeri Penta? No, it's not gonna work. Well, anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed of the Lee Sin. I don't consider myself crazy at him, but I do know the basics, and I know what I should be doing as a jungler of, like, just looking for objectives, looking at the lanes, trying to figure out who I can help, who might need a wave shove out. I didn't do any wave shoves out. This, actually, I kind of did for Gnar. Remember, as a jungler, you're not only supposed to gank for kills, you're supposed to, like, help people, like, reset in a bad situation where they're low as well. Like, that's, like, another thing. But if you just do those three things, which is objectives, helping wave states, and then just ganking, those are the three just things that really matter. There's probably, like, a little bit more, but that, like, definitely helps out a lot for the game. Wow, double LP, let's go. Anyways... damage dealt was okay, so thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Peace out, have a great day. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the Lee Sin section of Arena. We are starting off with some prismatic augments here. Earthquake could be okay because we have 2 dashes, because we have our Q and our W, but I don't like a W to my teammates, and I feel like it would be better on somebody like LeBlanc. That doesn't do anything. Symphony of War is definitely good, but I would rather just take Jewel Gauntlet. Jewel Gauntlet was by far the coolest looking one to have, because now my abilities can crit, and if my Q really does deal that much, especially on the second cast, and my ultimate, we can go like full lethality and deal so much damage, like with Infinity Edge, that we can one-shot any squishy if we ever just Q them. You can get absurdly strong with this. If I get other augments like Clown College, which allows me to stealth, that would be like another one to have. So good. Corky's doing an amble run. I mean, the early game rounds, I'm not going to be critting that much because I only have a 25% chance, but maybe eventually. Damn, I am getting destroyed here. I cannot even get near these guys. Also, that Q somehow missed because I guess I'm just bad. How on earth did I miss that? Okay, Brand died, so we got the 250 gold, and there's only one person left, so it looks like we win. Not bad. My Twitch has dual wield. My teammate has Giant Slayer for more damage. My Jewel Gauntlet did not crit a single time with any of my abilities. Okay, well, that's fine. I mean, when we get to buy crit chance, it will obviously do good. I don't know if I want to do the Evelyn one. Dude, people do Evelyn every single game. It is crazy. Because Evelyn is the one where if you dance, you get 50 HP, which makes people so absurdly broken sometimes, but I'm not confident that I can maybe get that going for myself. It will probably be the Evelyn one. I mean, there might be a chance it chooses me. Just the Evelyn one has been chosen so much recently. Alright, well, people really wanted it. Let's hope that I get, like, Sword of the Divine. Decapitator is ultimate based, big damage. Gale Force, which is crit. I think I want the Decapitator, though. Decapitator increases our ultimate damage, and it stacks for 4 stacks per cast of ability as a melee character, and we have dual casting for a lot of our abilities, which means that we can stack it kind of quickly, and if we can stack it quickly and then just press R on somebody, and then we have the Jeweled Gauntlet for being able to crit, then we just hopefully one-shot, because this does do a 200 bonus for your AD, so it's a huge amount. And then you will just ulti into Q, and anybody that's squishy just instantly dies. There might be another round where people can dance. That hit me? Dang it. That's my own fault, though, for getting hit by that. Oh, I was able to kill him. Nice. What? That didn't hit her? Dude. Okay, cool. 1, and they didn't even get a single kill, so they got no money. It's kind of nice. Also, Decapitator, it gives attack speed and adaptive. It's, like, okay. I would rather have, haste, but it is what it is. I'm not really sure what I would want for next augment. Probably there's a gold augment that's called It's Critical that increases my crit chance by 50%, and then if you upgrade it, it gives you critical strike damage. That is a good method of, like, getting really high critical strike damage because you go Infinity Edge too. So that'd be one method of getting really high dam. Soul Siphon, ooh, okay, that's pretty good too. Outlaws is also very good. Aim for the Head is interesting because you can cause it to get critical strike damage, but it's only a 50% chance of going off, and I feel like that makes it a lot worse. So I'm just going to take Soul Siphon as the first one. Turn to my allies augments. I don't really care about that. Angel Retribution. If I was to reroll, it would give me the second one. Otherwise, I could make the percentage damage healing, so I feel like I want that. We only can have up to 4 augments, so when you get the dual augments, remember that if you quickly grab all of the augments up to 4 very, very quickly, right? That can make it where maybe you got a bunch of gold augments when the next augment selection should have been prismatic, and then you won't be able to, like, change it out very easily. Usually you can, like, level up or replace augments too, which does work, but I'm just gonna ulti now. I can probably get back my ultimate kind of fast, too, because it is a pretty low CD and there's plants, so I'm just gonna quickly take that. I dashed away from him before he hit me. My teammates are killing. Just kick him, back crit as well, and hit for 400. So it only did 900 that round, but of course we don't have, like, much lethality to work with just yet. And we are healing each time we crit, so we have a little bit. Do I want to just go Infinity Edge, or do I want to go Collector? If I go Collector, I also get a tiny bit more money when I get a kill, specifically. I have to get the kill. But I do have 3, so clearly I am able to sometimes get some. Because I kind of do want to try to find another prismatic. So yeah, let's just go Collector first. Now we have 75% chance of critting. My kick hits way harder because I also finally have a little bit of AD to work with and the lethality that it gives. So it's not bad. We want to kill the squishy characters, though. We can't really kill tanky characters very well. We're more of the squishy damage dealer. That being said, my kick does do that other effect where I deal bonus damage based off of their physical HP. If we go versus really tanky people and we kick that person into somebody that's squishy, it might one-shot them because it will add their HP as more damage. And then if I'm adding even more as a percentage, that can get really crazy. No, dude. Okay, cool. Cool. I got the collection. I thought that I was not going to be able to get the collection there. Okay, cool. Another collection. No, dude. My collector. Dude, I really wanted that kill. It's okay, though. If they don't want to min-max, I'm fine with it. Some people, like, are super try-hard about the min-max, and some people aren't. We have Trailblazer, which is terrible. Brutalizer, that gives us just stats. It's usually not the best. Shadowrunner. Like, it does give a little bit of stats, but it's actually not that crazy, especially as the game continues. If I reroll again, it will show me a different silver augment. The best thing would probably find the silver augment that gives damage based off of, Dang, I didn't find it. Let's just take the stat anvils. Wait, what? Wait, what'd I just take? Tank it or leave it? Wait, what? What just happened? Oh, because the next one was... Because I get 2 anvils. Well, nice. I got tank it or leave it. Let's go, dude. That thing is so good. Now we also have another thing that, makes us just slightly tankier. Oh, jeez. I have to leave to the other side. I messed up. But I hope that none of my teammates get any kills because I wanted to get the collector takedowns. Dang it, dude. I'm not going to get any. Bro, nobody wanted me to collect. Well, oh well. The good news is that this is still working very well. The critically defend, by the way, only has a 50% chance of working because people inside my last video said, when is it going to take him, like, so long to be able to figure out that it's only a 50% chance, but still, we have a 50% chance of being able to reduce their damage, and it also has this crit chance value, and it still works quite well to just make us kind of strong. Duskblade, we don't care about the Energize, don't care about Flesh Eater, really. Prowlers could be okay, but I feel like Duskblade is better because it increases my damage of my abilities by a percentage. So now, what we can do is that the kick will slightly chunk them because this does more damage as a percentage based off of their missing HP, and then my Q, which does more damage based off of how low they are, will crit and also be able to deal more depending on how low they get. So we have, like, decent synergies there. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm just gonna kick that guy. My Twitch is a little bit broken. All he does is press R and just auto attack 3 times and everybody just instantly melts, but I guess that we aren't versus a tanky team comp either. Another thing that Duskblade does do is that whenever a kill happens, I become, like, intangible, which makes it so I am untargetable for, like, 1.5 seconds, too. So if I do try to assassinate somebody, like, in front of a lot of other people, and I do get to kill them instantly, it will keep me alive when they try to kill me, because they can't suddenly hit me with anything. Can't CC or anything. The Shen has a pretty good thing going for himself right now, because he already has the Void emulation done, and he's going to be able to get rid of this to level up his other augments. So now we can only level up our augments or replace them with a higher tier one, and the one that I would want to replace would maybe be the stat one. Otherwise, I could choose this and make it so my stat anvils are even better. Let's just replace it. I got vulnerability and it's critical, so I can either have more critical strike damage or I can make it so my item and damage over time effects can also crit. I feel like I would rather have it's critical. And then we can get its critical tier 2. So now I have even more critical strike damage, which I feel like you can't see anywhere, sadly. Doesn't like show you that where it's at. But we have critical strike damage up, and we don't even have Infinity Edge yet, which will also do the same thing. More percentage values. We just have to get high AD. I kicked them into Lulu, and I one-shot Lulu by kicking. Oh, that's so goofy, dude. I just need to get the plant to make it so I have my ultimate back, because my ultimate's really the only thing that can deal damage to these big guys. If I kick Rel into people, I can definitely kill, like, the Volibear, maybe? I want to kick Rel into Volibear, dude. That did 4,000 damage. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking to do. Because Rel's so tanky, so when I kick her into him, it just instantly kills him. Oh, man. Alright, that was pretty satisfying. See, Twitch, like, honestly, is super squishy. He dies really, really fast. I have a lot of sustain, so I feel like we should be able to win this, right? Yeah. 3,000 healing. This did 12,000 that round. We are getting a little bit strong now. Definitely don't want the Annie one. The Annie one is so miserable because it makes the fire ring turn into a wall, and it's way faster, too. I still need to build a Last Whisper item, too. Because if you don't build a Last Whisper item, the super tanky guys do become unkillable. But I'm still probably going to get Infinity Edge next. But another thing that I've been waiting for is Sword of the Divine. Because Sword of the Divine causes your critical strike values to be randomized based off of your crit chance. Which is kind of absurd. Let's just get a Silver Augment. So I would prefer to have Sword of the Divine more than anything else. And like, I might save up my money just to try to find it. We are versus a Nautilus, so we can kick Nautilus into other people. These two are super squishy, but I also could maybe just jump on them with my Q and just kick them, and I don't even need to, like, kick Nautilus. But it is very funny kicking somebody big into them, though. Is Nautilus large? The larger the target, it easier it gets to kick them into them, because champion size doesn't increase the distance, but of course the width of, like, the projectile that I'm kicking into them, which is their own teammate, becomes easier to land. So if he's large, then it becomes even easier to do. And he does have Heartsteel, and he seems, like, decently large. Sadly, this is probably just a loss, because I don't think that Twitch is able to... Oh, wait. Never mind. I was able to one-shot that guy as soon as Twitch got him just a little bit low for me. Does Ashe have, like, its melee? And I got another collection, so I'm getting, like, a lot of money from Collector. So I will be able to afford another Prismatic pretty easily now. Sick. Give it to me, please. Please. Sword of the Divine. Please, I beg of you. Show up. Do I want Hemomancer, or do I want Regicide, which makes it so my ultimate gets refreshed? I guess the ultimate refresh is fine. Twitch has 5 attack speed. Goodness, dude. You still can't really kill Nautilus on your own, though. You kind of almost died. So this gives me permanent AD each time that I kill the person that is targeted. And also, when that one person dies, my ultimate will come back. That's how this works. Hopefully I can, like, kill somebody that is not the Shen. I feel like the Shen is the one that has it. No, never mind. It's somebody else, actually. Whoa. Oh, my goodness. Twitch is going to kill both of these guys, like, instantly. I kicked them into them? Oh, nice. Although that wasn't the person that I, like, cared about. I got the collection. I did get the permanent AD. If I sell this item, does the permanent AD go away? Because I feel like it's probably a buff on the item itself. Serve Beyond Death, Repulsor, Spell Shield, Tank it or leave it. Serve Beyond Death definitely is not bad, but there's still a silver augment that increases the damage of your augments itself, and that is something that would be so fun to have. So I kind of want that. I am going to reroll this just to make it so it's Jeweled Gauntlet level 2, where it increases my ability critical strike damage, though. Maybe I will just get Infinity Edge just to, like, have the bonus effect immediately, and then we look for Sword of the Divine after, because we don't really have to only look for Sword of the Divine. We still will be building Infinity Edge anyways, so there's probably no reason to do that. Wow, this has done 13,000. I usually don't really see high numbers on Duskblade, but it's actually kind of doing a lot right now. I got the plant. Oh, that didn't kick him into the Orianna? Aw. Oh, wow, the damage on Orianna isn't that bad either. She's kind of fast, so it's very difficult to ever land anything onto her. I'm definitely going to be dying here because I missed too many Qs. I wanted to res my ally, but... darn, dude. I mean, we have been kind of winning all games, so it was probably a matter of time before one single loss happens, because we have been winning a lot. Okay, I said I was going to build Infinity Edge, but part of me just wants to... because I've been already, like, looking with the Prismatics to find it, right? So technically, it should give us a better chance. Well, we're going to take Talisman because the other rolls were just not very good. This gave me Critical Strike chance, which sadly is not really that important because it does give us bonus AD, but that's not really what we need. The best thing to roll on Talisman would be Critical Strike damage or Lethality. But also movement speed isn't, like, the worst thing ever. It can also roll really high AD, which wouldn't be too bad either, because making it so I just deal more with all of my crits wouldn't be too shabby as well. I decided just to kick this time instead of, like, actually trying to do anything. What? That didn't kill that guy? I'm surprised. I'm extremely surprised that didn't kill. Dang, I didn't get any of my collector stacks. I'm sad. Well, I guess I got one. Oh, Trash to Treasure gives me a Prismatic. On ability damage, fire these firecrackers that deal magic damage. I feel like that doesn't really do very much. If I reroll this, it's going to show Tank it or leave it. If I got another Prismatic, what would I even want? Also, how do I remove this? Oh, wait. Can I remove it next augment selection if I maximize all of my augments first? Is that possible? Or do I get stuck with it? I guess let's find out. Let's replace an augment. Replace it now. Killing time. We have that done, and I don't know what it did last. Killing time went up again. Okay, well, I did get a lot of augments, I guess. I reroll again. Didn't really give me the stuff that I wanted, but that's okay. Oh, we won. Nice. My teammates were able to kill other people. I didn't get any lines ended because they killed him so quickly, though. Movement speed is always a pretty good role to have, too. Being fast so you can, like, outplay people is not a bad thing to have. She also has Jewel Gauntlet. My Jewel Gauntlet has done way more than hers, though. We're 1v1 versus this other team that beat us last time, but I feel like we only lost because we just misplayed. More than them actually being strong. I got 45 lethality. That's not that bad. We'll take it. So I have 122 lethality now, which is almost 3 damage to a few of them. I guess we're just going to buy the Infinity Edge just to make it so I deal more, and then we will see another augment selection coming up. I don't think that there's more gold rounds. I'm pretty sure that we're kind of stuck with what we have, and we could only get more gold by selling something. If I sold my talisman, I would be able to get another roll. Because talisman sells for 2,000, which would bring me to about 3,000. And I think that if I get some kills here with my collector, I can almost get to 4,000 in like 2 rounds. I kicked into a Nivea and it did 11,000 damage. Dude, a Mumu doesn't really die. Kicks her. Kicks her for 4,000. Replace another augment with a higher tier one. It's nothing really to change, I think. Pretty happy with what I have. Killing time, be able to store up my damage also is really good. The next one is another augment selection. So I guess I was kind of right. If I sell Talisman, you can see that I don't have enough just yet to be able to get it. 96 lethality. Okay, so we're just going to hold on to this now. We're probably not going to sell it, because 96 lethality is absolutely insane. I'll just take crit, because crit beyond 100% in Arena gives you a tiny bit of adaptive, so that would just give me a little bit more AD, even if I don't have Sword of the Divine. That person walked into me thinking that that wasn't going to happen. I'm just going to kick a Nivea, too. I kind of don't die to a Mumu because I have too much healing from critting from the other augment. But Orianna could kill me, though. Oh. She has, when she casts her ultimate, she becomes invincible. So when she cast her ultimate there, even though I should have killed her, it didn't. So they do get to survive this round. Yeah, man, okay, so if I ever Q her, she might ulti herself if I ever take the Q, which will make her not die. There is nothing else to really get still. Shrink Ray. Nivea has how much HP? 7,000? I mean, I still kind of like one-tapped her. She has 2,000 AP. This guy has 17,000 HP. Orianna has 2,500-ish. Okay, 3,000-ish. Whoa, Twitch has a lot of attack speed. Yeah, Shrink Ray level 2 now, too, which is kind of nice. If I can get off my ultimate for killing time for him, I guess that would be kind of sick, but I don't really know how feasible that is. I did get to egg a Nivea. LeBlanc really can't kill? Wow. Oh, no, she did, okay. Oh, but Twitch died. It's probably doomed then. if she can res me, but I don't even have my R. Oh, we won. My killing time triggered. It says that it did 30,000, but I don't know if it did 30,000 at the very end, but not bad. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed of the Lee Sin and Arena. I did more damage than Twitch. So yeah. Peace out. Have a great day. Farewell.